it's a cool day, but for Malaga, it's very much into the cauldron. Real Madrid, top of the table. They had that incredible run of 40 games without defeat, and then suddenly, like taxes, they get two back-to-back. Last week against Sevilla, a last-ditch defeat, and a surprise here at the Bernabeu midweek in the Copa del Rey. But they remain top, they have a game in hand. They can put themselves 4 points ahead of Sevilla if they're successful against Malaga this afternoon. He'll be on the bench, so it's Luis Munoz alongside Mikel. In midfield, Alessio, who made his debut against Real Madrid last season. It's in there alongside Camacho. And it's Fornals, Wampi, Chori supporting the sole striker, making his full debut is Peñaranda, who came on for Sandro last week. Sandro is not fit to start the game today. Unusual attacking position last week. It spends effectively the Gareth Bale role. Vasquez with a cross. Benzema! Well, too good a connection for the Frenchman. He's found a massive gap, Jerry.
He's got himself a space between the two central defenders. There's a really good cross from Lucas Vasquez, but Rob, he's headed it down too soon. You can see he's headed it down and the ball bounces and goes over the crossbar. Quite bizarre. There he goes. Beats the defender. Free header.
Camacho. There's Cruz. Ronaldo. Clear run to goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Kameni stood his ground.
And this is a great ball, and it should have been better for Ronaldo. First touch was excellent. Puts it really close to the goalkeeper. Thought he might have taken it round. The advancing Kameni, who does really well, spreads himself, makes the save.
Well, he has the claim to fame. He's the youngest ever non-Spanish scorer in La Liga, younger than Lionel Messi. Vasquez, Benzema will try the party trick. Maybe not the time to try it when you're looking for your first goal in the game.
Well, very flamboyant. What a great ball this is. Vasquez, first touch great, early cross is perfect. Oh, just side-footed. He doesn't need to do anything clever. That's...
Peñaranda. Castro finds a surprising amount of space.
Oh.
Keeper was beaten. Well, he was clutching at thin air there, Keylor Navas.
Oh. Rob, that would have been a fabulous goal. Wow. Well, the passing,
wasn't it? Brilliant.
Passing movement's fantastic. And the feet, you're right, quick feet, but Chori Castro hits a super shot. Off the inside of the post, stays out. But the passing up to that was excellent as well.
It's a great ball, Rosales darting down this right-hand side. Good early cross from him. Peñaranda can't get there. Oh, it took a slight deflection, made it all the more difficult for Keylor Navas to read that.
Chori Castro again, Rob, left foot, good strike. Lovely ball in from Rosales. Here's Chori Castro inside the box, just clips it.
Sensible decision to put Nacho at left back and bring Danilo on, so I'm not quite sure why Isco was stripped. It's Vasquez! Oh, Kameni got his angles right.
Lots of power in that. Have a look at this first touch. And he drives into the box here, Rob, and then unleashes a great shot. Plenty of power in that, and Kameni gets his body all well behind it, both hands.
They've gone to a back three, and they do have Casemiro in the team who plays as the extra anchor. Toni Kroos.
Good ball.
Now Benzema adjusts himself and, well, did well. He got his balance brilliantly, Benzema.
Well, it's good play, clever flick by the byline on the halfway line from Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's set them free. Good cross in initially, but the finish is not the best. That's Toni Kroos's cross.
Wampi will swerve it away from the goalkeeper, who lost the flight of it completely, and that was so very close. Camacho ghosted in.
Well, he's another one I like, Rob, in the centre midfield, Camacho. He towers above everybody. He's got 3 goals this season already, and he comes in at the far post, and he just puts the header. He's trying to plant it in the far corner of the net. He's very close. And Keylor Navas is beaten.
Hasn't yet imposed himself on the game. Casemiro. Lucas Vasquez.
On another corner.
Kameni completely lost the flight of the ball there.
it took a real spin. That's it. There's a deflection, that's why. And look at the spin and the bounce. Totally confused Kameni.
Ressio and Ramos having a tangling there again, but it's Ramos who gets away from Ressio. He's back in the headlines again. He normally leaves it till late to score a decisive goal, Ramos, but the ice has been broken at the Bernabeu.
His 7th goal of the season, Rob. We were talking beforehand. Don't see too many centre-half score as many goals as this man. You know, very dangerous in the air, and I think he's got a free header, which is criminal for me.
But when you see the replay, Jerry, you'll see that the shirt was almost being torn off his back by Ressio. And Ramos did exceptionally well to get to this ball. Keep an eye on them here.
Yeah. Oh, he comes and attacks it. But this first move, there's a couple of little bits of shuffling. Look at that powerful header. Top corner, great stuff. Ressio's nowhere near him though. 7th goal of the season, 5 in the league, 2 in the cup competitions. No keeper's going to save that.
That'll be such a vital time to score a second goal for Real Madrid as the clock ticks down in the first half. Toni Kroos. Oh, dreadful defending yet again. And guess who's there on the end of it? You can't give him an inch. He's the most lethal man in the Real Madrid team at the moment.
But it's commitment, Rob. You know, he wants it more than anybody else. He's braver. And these are all very important attributes to have as a footballer or a centre-half. He's shown him the way after the poor miss.
2 goals in the space of 8 minutes for Sergio Ramos.
And what's the defending doing there? I mean, he's being played on. I'm trying to see who it is who's played him on, Rob.
Well, a landmark goal for Sergio Ramos. That's his 50th in his La Liga career.
Well, it's Camacho.
He's on a hat-trick now.
Ignacio Camacho plays them all onside. And look at him, determination, attitude. He gets the touch to it, he's onside, and he doubles the lead.
And P gives it away. It's Toni Kroos. Modric.
Offside.
Well, the referee let it go as it came off a Malaga defender. Ronaldo. Now Benzema bulldozes into the penalty, replays it back in off the post as Ronaldo threw himself at the ball. That really wasn't an interesting interpretation of the laws, because as the initial ball was played, he was offside. Took a deflection off the defender, and the referee's assistant saw that as checking him on.
I thought there was a pull as well on Ronaldo as he put that one off the post. Let's have a look, see. Just watch the defender grab him. There.
Juan Carlos. Oh, goes through Varane. Well, he kept his feet, he's determined to score. There's a chance. Malaga have a ray of sunshine.
Well, it's Wampy.
Well, Wampy picked up the pieces after a brilliant, daring run by Juan Carlos. And Real Madrid supporters are feeling a little uncomfortable again. Those that have made the long journey from the south coast have got some reward here. Especially Juan Carlos, who maybe could have gone down then, but he was determined to score himself. He'll get the assist. Wampy gets the goal.
It's a great finish, Rob, and it's a great run from Juan Carlos initially. Super finish and poor defending from Real Madrid. I think they look a little bit tired.
Looking for a quick fire second. Johnny Castro. Oh, and Navas had to be at his very best to keep out the determined Uruguayan.
Well, open the floodgates. Look at this. Poor defending, and he's on to it in a flash. Jory Castro, good save from the goalkeeper, Keylor Navas.
Well, Real Madrid taking a little mid-afternoon defensive siesta. It's in off. It's back to Kameni. Kameni's lost the ball. Surely not. Oh my goodness, that could have been a big embarrassment. And Kameni keeps it out a second time. And he is the luckiest man in Spain at this moment in time.
Oh my goodness, what a blooper this is, Rob. And it's a nothing back pass. And then lack of concentration, and you think he's never going to make that. And he just gets there inches before the line. And then the shot from Ronaldo, who's following it up. As you can see, he comes in and he makes the save.
Keylor Navas, both goalkeepers have been very active in this game.
Look at this.
Isco in from the wing. Gets under the toes of the Real Madrid defenders. Lovely ball to Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh! Everything but score.
Is this going to be one of those days, Rob? Is this going to be one of those days? I tell you. Looked like he was going to walk it into the back of the net, and he hits the inside of the post.
Real Madrid must feel this goal to our right-hand side has been cursed against them. You'd miss Marcelo darting down that left-hand side. Instead it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Kameni keeps it out. He's leading a charmed life, this Malaga keeper.
Well, he's had one real blooper, but he's made 3 or 4 one-on-one saves like that, Rob. This is a good save. Angle's tight, but he makes a good save, and defence come and clear the way. That's a decent strike from Cristiano Ronaldo and a good save from the goalkeeper.
Same routine. Toni Kroos delivers. Morata's there.
He's on the header. It took a deflection.
Yeah, came off one of the defenders.
And Di Michaelis is arguing over it. Let's have a look again. Now, see the movement.
There's one final throw of the ball and hurl of the dice here for Malaga. It's Fornals. It's Ramos who's there again. Now Cristiano Ronaldo. They've chance players forward here, Malaga. It's Ronaldo to Morata. Real Madrid have players forward in numbers. Alvaro Morata tiptoes through the tackles. Passes it to Vasquez, but they see it through. They say that form fluctuates. It wasn't a classy performance today from Real Madrid. In the end, it was a bit of guts, a bit of determination, and certainly the style of Sergio Ramos, who was the villain last week, certainly the hero today. Created a few records, taken himself to 50 La Liga goals. Only the 3rd defender in La Liga in modern times to get there. He's up there with the likes of Fernando Hierro and Ronald Koeman, and the captain led from the front. Juanpi gave Real Madrid a scare in the second half, but they've done enough to create a gap at the top of the table yet again. Real Madrid, they've edged past Malaga and beaten them by 2-1.